Whoa. I am starving, okay? Ah. Ah. Hey beauties, it is your favorite inconsistent queen, but I've been consistent, just not on here, on TikTok. Maybe y'all should follow me on TikTok. Jessica Nicole. And in today's video, I decided to do this look right here. I feel like this look just gives, I don't know the word. I decided I need to get myself back in the groove of doing YouTube videos because this will always be my home and you guys will always be my family. So, you feel me? But anyway, if you want to get into this beat, because I feel like my face is flawless, okay? If you guys want to see how I achieve this look, stay tuned. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I promise you I've been posting there more than here. So follow me on those. And yeah, enjoy. Okay, so this is the eye that I'm trying to achieve. Again, my hair is slicked back, my natural hair. So I'm trying to serve face and eyes. I'm not done though. This is just the beginning. So what we're going to do is we're going to get this eye on this eye. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and prime with my Loreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in the shade Caramel. Before I even go into my palettes, I'm going to just use a tiny bit of my Laura Mercier powder on my powder puff. Okay, so for this eye look, I'll be working from two palettes. This is the Ace Beauty Nostalgia palette, my Pat McGrath palette, which is literally unused. So I'm gonna go into Hiking in the Ace Beauty palette, and again, I'm going in with my crease shade, and I'm literally just packing this shade on the outer corner of my eye and going into my outer crease. After doing that, I'm just gonna go into this pinky shade in my Mothership palette, and I'm going to just blend out my crease shade. I'm gonna go back into that previous shade Hiking, and again, I'm gonna lay that foundation down because I'm gonna go on with another color. Now I'm gonna go into that dark purple color, and I'm going to leave this color on the outer V of the eye, bringing it into the bottom part of my lid, and just a little bit into my crease. I'm just gonna take my time and blend this out. I'm gonna go in with my previous shade, just blend that crease area out. And nothing on my transition shade brush. I'm just blending those out. So this is how the eye looks right now. Just keep going with me. Now I'm gonna go in with my Inglot liner and my 210 brush from MAC. I'm just gonna do like a thin line across the lid and like the tiniest wing. I'm gonna take a tiny brush and I'm literally gonna blend that liner completely out on the lid and on the outer corner of my eye. Now I'm gonna go back in with that dark purple and I'm gonna just blend into that outer V. And don't worry about all that stuff that's going on the outside of the eye because we're gonna use concealer to clean that up. And now I'm just going into this rosy shimmer shade and I'm just gonna plop that on my lid. I'm gonna go with my Sephora 12-hour eyeliner and I'm gonna tight line the top of my eye first. I'm gonna do the bottom after I finish my face. With tight lining the eye, I took the pencil, as you can see, and I like flicked it out here. So I'm just gonna blend that out again. I'll move on to the face. For primer, I'm going to be using my E.L.F. Power Grip Primer. And anytime I use this primer, I tap it in because it's sticky and you can't rub. Before I even move into foundation, I'm going to color correct. I'm using my E.L.F. Hydrating Camo Concealer and my E.L.F. color corrector. My color corrector is in orange and my concealer is in deep chestnut. I'm gonna mix both of these together on the back of my hand and apply this under the eye and where I have dark marks on my face. So before we even go in with foundation again, we're gonna go back in with the same concealer and I'm just going to tap this under the eye. And I'm gonna follow with my One Size foundation in 25N. I love Patrick Starr and I love this foundation. I just feel like I had a bit of a problem finding my shade. I don't know. This feels a little too dark for me sometimes, but then once I keep it on long enough, it looks like the right shade. I don't know. I'll be fighting with this foundation, but the coverage and the finish of this foundation is actually stunning. I'm just gonna go in with my blending brush and blend out my first concealer. Just gonna blend this out as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put my highlighting concealer. Today I'm going to use my Infallible concealer from Loreal. Just gonna put that right there in the inner corner. Now with this concealer, I cannot play around. This baby is 1, full coverage, and 2, she thick. She dries down really fast. So while she's drying down a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my NARS bronzer. This is in Laguna 4. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly blend out this concealer because we don't need it giving us any issues. I'm just gonna pick up some of that bronzer on a angled brush. I don't know if Morphe sells this brush anymore, but it's the E62. I'm just using this brush to go ahead and contour my nose. Okay, I'm just gonna go back in with my foundation brush to blend out the edges of this concealer. For cream blush today, I will be using the E.L.F. Putty blush, and this is in Caribbean or Caribbean, depending on who you're talking to. I place the blush and then I go ahead and blend it out. So I'm just gonna take everything. Let me show y'all. I have this here, as you can see. I use this often because sometimes you need to have nothing on your brush so that you could go ahead and blend that product out. So I'm going to be using my One Size powder, and this is in the color Sweet Honey. Before I even do anything, I'm just going to go back in with that brush that I used for my highlight shade, and I'm going to blend out that under eye as good as I possibly can. And then I go ahead and set with that Sweet Honey powder. Okay, so I'm going to use that same One Size powder. I'm just going to place that on my forehead, and then I'm going to take my Mercier translucent powder on a powder puff. So while that's sitting, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my eyes really quick. I'm gonna go back in with that eyeliner pencil. I'm just gonna line my waterline, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that same like purpley shade from the McGrath palette. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with my MAC Mineralized Skinish my MAC Mineralized Finishing Powder in Dark Tan. Because I don't have like any heavy liner, I'm gonna go with a lighter lash. I'm gonna go with this one, and I'm gonna pop those on really quick. My lashes are from a brand on Amazon called Poop Lunch, and this is in the style Flirty. So on the inner corner of my eye, this reflective color, it reflects like pink and green. I'm just gonna pop that in my inner corner. Okay, now that everything is on, just gonna quickly finish up the face. So my Fenty bronzer in Mocha Mami, and I have this big brush from Morphe. This is an M527. Again, I don't know if they sell some of these brushes anymore. I'm just gonna bronze this face up really good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, and I'm gonna go ahead and blend out this under eye. And before even applying my blush, I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Revolution Superfix Superhold Misting Spray. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Fenty Beauty blush, and this is in Lollipoppy. It's a really bright orange color. I don't know, I really like this brush, so this is what I'm gonna use. I hold the brush this way and I bring it backwards towards my temple. Just gonna finish off my eyebrows. Use my Makeup Forever pencil in Limitless Brown. This is my favorite lip liner. I'm gonna go ahead with Velvet Teddy, one of my faves. Just taking a brush to blend the edges. And then I'm doing the glossed lip gloss from Sephora in Blessed. And this is going over my entire lip. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, see you guys next week.